alcohol is part of your New Year's celebrations this week, police say it's time to start planning now on how you'll make it back home safe.
And today, WKYT's Mariah Congito has talked with Richmond police to see what your options are to avoid a tragedy on day one of the new year. A story that's new at 5:30.
According to the National Safety Council, alcohol-related accidents account for more than 40% of fatal accidents during the New Year's Eve period.
You can go from celebrating the new year to, facing a felony, maybe even a murder charge, and it's just not worth it.
Richmond Police Chief Rodney Richardson says driving under the influence can change or end someone's life in an instant.
You're putting innocent others in danger that may be out there. Maybe someone might be picking someone else up. Maybe a mom and some kids are traveling back home that night. You just don't want to put yourself in that situation.
Chief Richardson says to use a rideshare service like Uber or Lyft if you know you'll be drinking on New Year's Eve. He says police will be out in full force.
A lot of first responders will be working that night, but I guess it would be best if we didn't have to respond to anything.
It's imperative, Richardson says, to make a plan well before you walk out the door.
We don't want to be sitting in a jail cell because of a silly mistake we made on New Year's Eve.
And while you're out at the New Year's Eve party, Richardson reminds people to always be with a buddy and serve yourself when possible.
Make sure you don't consume anything that someone brings you. Make sure you open the drink yourself. Make sure you pour the drink yourself. Never leave your drink unattended.
Chief Richardson says New Year's Eve and New Year's Day can also be particularly dangerous for pedestrians. He says choosing to walk home might sound safe, but it's not.
It's dangerous to do that. It's just better to plan ahead and have someone there to pick you up. Or if you're going to be at a friend's house, to stay there.
Chief Richardson says while they don't want to be considered a taxi service, if it really came down to it and someone was in desperate need, you can call 911 and they'll get you home safely. In Richmond, Mariah Congito, WKYT.